Penrith Panthers have won 4 championships in a row. 4 in a row. They're the team to beat. They are resting all of their players right now for the last 2 games of the season. Why are they doing that? Because they believe they can win the championship. Obviously, they've won 4 in a row. But the interesting thing is, no team in the history of the National Rugby League has ever won the championship from being 8th. Because of the structure down here where 1 plays 4 and 2 plays 3, and then whoever loses that game plays the winner of 6-7 game and the 5-8 game, being 8 means you need to win 4 games. 4. That's all you got to do. Now you are playing the best teams in the competition. So for example, Penrith don't care. They don't care. They know that they can't move to the top 4, so they already know they have to win 4 games. If they were in the top 4, you only need to win 3 games because you get a bye week in the second week if you win. So the top 4 teams only need 3 wins to win a championship. The 5 to 8 need 4 wins. That's the difference. So the advantage is basically every team, effectively the top 4 gets a bye week, effectively, because they're just playing a game for fun. 1 plays 4, 2 plays 3. Yes, it's slightly nicer to win that game because you don't have to play, but you still got to win, right? So you get a win there, so you're 2 wins away from a championship. That's crazy. The advantage of that is flipping wild, bro. To get a bye week in the playoffs. I don't know why Australia does that, but they're doing it. So Penrith, can you imagine if the Penrith, I could see a world where Penrith goes and wins that first game, okay? Because they're going to be playing the number 5th team. Who would that be? Let me look at this real quick. NRL ladder. If the season ended today, if the season ended right now, Penrith Panthers would play Brisbane. Penrith beat Brisbane in the grand final a couple years ago with this crazy comeback. Cleary just took over the game late. That was the game where, was it Ezra Mam scored 3 tries. I mean, the best player on the field by far was Ezra Mam. But Penrith is positioning themselves to, they want Brisbane in the final. So they want to come to Suncorp. That would be a crazy, I got to get tickets to that game. But okay, let's just say the season ended today. Penrith plays Brisbane. Roosters play Sharks. Oh, wow. The Dolphins and the Sea Eagles could actually sneak in here. But they need the Roosters to lose. Oh, wow. Okay, this is actually interesting. So the Roosters play the Storm, which they're probably going to lose. And then they're going to beat the Rabbitohs in the last game. The point is, a lot of people are like, Penrith is very beatable this year, okay? So, but it's just hard to not consider them. Like, it's hard for me psychologically to look at the team. You know, like if I told Nathan Cleary last year, hey, dude, do you think next year you can win 4 finals games? There's not a chance in God's green earth that Nathan Cleary does not believe that his team can win four games right now. And that's all I'm saying. And the battle of the mind, bro, the battle of the mind. Who do we got? So Raiders would play Warriors. I think the Raiders win that. It's at home. The Warriors looked good against Gold Coast the other day, but Raiders are just a wagon. Storm and Bulldogs. I think Storm wins that. So then the Bulldogs would go and play Penrith. Penrith at Bulldogs. They just played the other day with rested players, and the rested players, it was like 0-0 with 30 minutes left. Honest to God, man, I like the Bulldogs. They're a very likable team. I think Penrith would win that game, personally. Okay, so then you got Warriors playing Sharks-Roosters. Who's winning that Sharks-Roosters game? Well, last year it would have been the Roosters, but I don't know what they're doing now. Sharks, Nico Hines under pressure at the Origin, didn't play too good that one year. Give me the Sharks. I think give me the Sharks. I don't know how the Roosters are doing so poorly. Okay, so let's say Warriors, Sharks. I like the Sharks. Geez, that's heavy. I like the Waz. The Waz is such a fun team to support. Okay, so give me the Sharks. So now we got a situation where Storm would play Sharks and Panthers would play Raiders. Storm beats the Sharks, and that's the tough game. Can the Penrith Panthers beat the Raiders at home? They could. They really could. They definitely could. But I think if those teams played 5 times, the Raiders would win 4 of them. So I'm going to pick the Raiders. So then you got Raiders Storm grand final, and the Storm are going to do it because they got a psychological thing. They're in the finals almost every year. I think if you look at the history, I think they've been to more grand finals in the last 20 years than any team. Pretty sure. Even though Penrith has won 4 in a row, I think Penrith have only been to like 4 or 5 finals. Whereas I think half those wins are against the Storm. Man, how come the Roosters don't have it together? They were so good last year. Can you imagine if the Dolphins snuck in? Fins out, that would be fun. Jeez, could they do it? They could. Anyway, guys, what's your thoughts? Could Penrith win from 8th? They are betting on it, and it's hard to bet against them. But guys, anyway, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up, logo, any engagement. Even if you leave a comment, it would tell YouTube that it's like a decent video. Even if you watch this far, it would tell YouTube it's a great video. But yeah, if you did want to support me, please, if you hit the subscribe button and I could grow my subscribers, it would change my life. Honestly, I'm trying to go full time, and the secret is subscribers and watched hours and feedback. So let me know. Like if this video's trash, tell me why it's trash. If the video's good, well, there's got to be things in this video that are good, and there's got to be things in this video that are trash. So please tell me both. Tell me, I'm trying to get better. I'm new at this. Please, I would really appreciate that. The best thing you could do is tell me where I'm trash and where you want to see more of. So let's get it. Jesus loves you, baby. Have a good one.